Have you ever felt like giving up? Like no matter how hard you try, success just isn't coming your way. You see others who seem to move ahead so easily, and it feels like luck is always on their side. You might find yourself wondering, why not me? What am I doing wrong? But I want to share a truth with you today. A truth that can change everything. Success doesn't belong to the lucky. It belongs to the persistent. It belongs to those who wake up every single morning and choose discipline over comfort, dedication over distraction. It belongs to those who walk a steady path even when no one is watching, even when there's no applause. The world loves to celebrate the final result, the big win, the overnight success. But God celebrates the effort. He sees the quiet grind, the late nights, the early mornings. Persistence isn't about how fast you can get to the finish line. It's about the faith you carry on the journey. It's about believing that what you're doing matters, even when you can't see the harvest yet. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 5, it says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes only to poverty." This is a powerful reminder that God doesn't reward shortcuts. He blesses the ones who stay the course, who honor the process, and who remain faithful through the seasons of waiting. Think about a tiny seed. Doesn't sprout into a mighty tree overnight. It stays hidden in the darkness, buried deep under the soil, gathering strength long before it ever breaks through the surface and sees the sun. That's you right now. Your consistency, your quiet persistence is like that seed growing roots. You might not see the progress on the surface, but God does. He is nurturing your growth, and when the time is perfect, He will let your efforts bloom for the world to see. Every great story you've ever admired was built on a foundation of persistence. Think about Thomas Edison. He famously failed thousands of times before the light bulb finally worked. Michael Jordan, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time, was once cut from his high school basketball team. Even the great prophet Moses doubted his own voice and ability when God called him to lead his people out of Egypt. What did they all have in common? They kept going. Not because it was easy, and not because they were guaranteed success. They kept going because they trusted that God had a greater purpose woven into their persistence. They understood that their struggle was part of their story, not the end of it. God's path for us is not about sudden, random blessings. It's about steady, daily faithfulness. When you choose to follow His guidance every day, when you choose to work, to pray, to love, and to believe even when you read tired and feel like quitting, you are building a spiritual strength that cannot be broken. You are forging a character that can withstand any storm. The Apostle Paul wrote in Galatians 6:2-9, a verse that has carried me through many difficult times. Let us not grow weary of doing good. For in due season we will reap if we do not give up. That due season is God's perfect timing, not ours. Our job is simply not to give up before the harvest comes. So, today, I want to encourage you, don't chase luck, chase consistency. Do what is right, not what is easy. Work with faith, not with fear. And when it feels like God is silent, when your prayers seem to go unanswered, remember that a teacher is often silent during a test. His silence doesn't mean his absence. It often means he's working behind the scenes, orchestrating things you cannot yet see. One day, you'll look back on this season of your life and realize that it was unluck that brought you through. It was God. It was your persistence. It was the quiet, unseen power of daily discipline combined with a divine trust that He was with you every step of the way. Keep walking His path. Keep showing up. Keep believing, because the promise is for the persistent. Those who endure will always find their promised land. If this message touched your heart today, please share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe for more content to keep your faith strong and your spirit unshaken. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.